Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing two spreads for the first and second, I believe, books in the Infernal Devices series, which I reread a while ago by the time I'm filming this voiceover or recording this voiceover. But yeah, as you might know from some of my other videos that, wow, I really can't talk. I haven't recorded a voiceover in so long. But as you might know, The Infernal Devices is one of my top two favorite series, and I just had to reread it because I believe I reread it before rereading Chain of Gold and then reading Chain of Iron as it came out. So that was probably the reason. And so I did two spreads based on the first and second book that I filmed, and then I did a third spread for Clockwork Princess, which is book three, off camera. But if you watch my, I think maybe either 8th or ninth journal flip through, you'll be able to see the spread. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Although those videos might be a bit far away in my schedule. But anyway, yeah, so for these two spreads, I did one page with a quote and then one page with a collage. And if you didn't know, I've really been into collaging lately just because I think it's so fun. Um, and like I get to use up a lot of my stationery and be creative, and I love taking photos for Instagram. Definitely follow me at Letters to Valerie on Instagram to see photos of spreads that maybe I didn't film journal with me for. Anyway, that was a lot of rambling for the introduction. Today I thought I would do a TMI versus TID book tag, which originated on BookTube. And I found a bunch of the questions, so I thought I would just try it out. I think I first found this tag through Emma Books when I used to watch BookTube. I don't really watch it anymore. But yeah, so the first question is favorite main character, Clary or Tessa? And for this, I would definitely say Tessa. Just because I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of Clary. Sometimes I found her annoying. And then like there's that whole like kind of whack situation with her and Jace. I don't know. To be fair, I might also be pretty biased because I liked the Infernal Vices way more than I liked the Mortal Instruments. But yeah, I definitely like Tessa more than Clary. Second question is favorite Herondale, Jace or Will? And I actually really do like Jace, but I would also have to say Will again. He's just everything, even though I'm actually Team Gem. Although, okay, to be fair, I like Gem and Will, but if I had to pick between, can't talk. If I had to pick between the two of them, I'd pick Gem. But still, I love Will, and I definitely, yeah, I think I would say I like him more than Jace. Number three, favorite love triangle: Simon, Claire, Jace, or Will, Tessa, Gem? What kind of question is this? Of course, Will Tessa Gem. Who the heck would pick Simon Claire Jace over Will Tessa Gem? Oh my gosh. Like honestly, Simon Claire Jace was like barely a love triangle. That was a weak love triangle. Like Will Tessa Gem is the best love triangle I've ever read in my entire life, and I've read so many books. So yeah, definitely Will Tessa Gem. Question four is better villain, Sebastian or the Magister? And for this one, I think I would have to say Sebastian because the Magister, I don't know. I feel like the villain and the plot line for like the bad guys versus the good guys in the Infernal Devices is not as strong as the plot in the Mortal Instruments, where it like starts with Valentine and then Sebastian gets incorporated. So I think for this one I would actually have to say Sebastian. And then better army, the Dark Army or the Clockwork Army. I think the idea of the Clockwork Army creeps me out way more than like the Dark Army, even though the Dark Army is like real people. I just feel like real people who are just like who don't think straight and are like programmed to think evilly are better than a Clockwork Army. I don't know. My answer for this is the Dark Army. Question six, better first book, City of Bones or Clockwork Angel? Oh, I haven't reread City of Bones in so long, so I honestly can't remember. I really do love Clockwork Angel, but I do think like I think my favorite book of the series would have to, I don't know. I can't like I'm so bad at picking favorite things. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this one because I'm not entirely sure, but I would probably say Angel. I'm not sure. Question seven: better female sidekick, Isabel Lightwood or Cecily Herondale? And for this one, I would say Isabel Lightwood. I just feel like Cecily wasn't like a huge major part of the Infernal Devices series, and like I liked her, but I feel like Isabel was incorporated better into the story in the Mortal Instruments, and so and she was just more interesting to read about. Also, probably because she was like in all seven, or how many books are there? Seven or six? I think six. All six of the books, while Cecily was really only in like, I don't know, a one book. I don't really remember when she came in. Did she come in at the end of Clockwork Prince or Clockwork Angel? I actually have no idea. I think Clockwork Prince, right? Okay, I'm not entirely sure. But for this question, I would have to say Isabel Lightwood. Okay, question eight is better setting, the New York Institute or the London Institute? Okay, actually for this one, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I don't know, Cassandra Clare isn't really much of a like setting person. Like she doesn't really describe settings all that in depth. And I actually if we're just talking like New York versus London, I've only ever visited New York and I love New York. I think New York is super fun. But I really would love to go to London one day, But also, if we're talking about like time setting, I definitely prefer modern settings over like settings that are in the past or like historical fiction type settings. Um I'm also gonna skip this one. Oh, I'm not answering these questions very well. Question 9 is Better Last Book, City of Heavenly Fire or Clockwork Princess. And while I actually did really enjoy City of Heavenly Fire, I would definitely have to say Clockwork Princess because of that epilogue. If you know, you know. Definitely bawled my eyes out. Like I'm such a crier when it comes to books, and Clockwork Princess was definitely one of the books that made me cry so hard. And then question 10 is Better Final Epilogue, City of Heavenly Fire or Clockwork Princess? And I guess I just talked about it, and I would have to say Clockwork Princess because that epilogue was so good, and it really just reinforced the idea that Will, Tessa, and Jem are the best love triangle that has ever been written into existence. And yeah. Okay, well, I answered those questions a lot faster than I thought I would. I literally still have like 4 minutes left in this voiceover. So I'm probably just gonna babble. Okay, I don't really know why I use that word. That's kind of embarrassing, but I'll just talk about what I'm doing. On the left side right now, oh, this is actually, oh, I switched journal. So I was using my 8th journal for the Clockwork Angel spread, and then this is my 9th journal that I'm using for this Clockwork Prince spread. And also, I just want to point out that I really love how this spread came out. Like, not to gas myself up, but this was a good spread. I think the collage part turned out pretty, and I think the quote turned out pretty. I just really like it. I don't think my Clockwork Angel spread was as good, but yeah, I really like how the spread came out. Currently, I'm just layering some pieces, so I have some craft paper. Fun fact, I actually get all my craft paper just from like packaging. So when I get packages from Sephora or Amazon, Sephora usually always comes with craft paper, and then Amazon sometimes comes with craft paper, so I save all of it for spreads like this. I have some of those like plant photos that I got from those AliExpress books that I featured in one of my stationery hauls. It was stationery haul number 1 if you want to check it out. You can find it on my channel. Also right here, I'm cutting off the words on this sticker that I got because I felt like the words made it, I don't know, it didn't match that well. So I just took like the photo part and I think it turned out really cute. Also that fan art, I'm not entirely sure who the artist is, but I love that fan art and I love that it's like gray and brown because it kind of matches the colors, which was kind of the point, I guess. I also use some old music paper. I got that from one of my pen pals. I'm not entirely sure who though. And oh, also those stickers, like the nature neutral type plant stickers are from Drawn by Leslie. You can use my code VAL10 to save 10% off your order, and the link to Leslie's shop is in my bio. No, not my god, oh my gosh, in my description. Right now I'm just making kind of like the border that you see me do a lot for spreads. And yeah, I'm gonna write in the quote soon. What else should I talk about? Oh, I guess I could talk about what I'm reading. Today is April 7th, and I know this video isn't going up for a while, but I thought I would just, I don't know, record the voiceover, get it up early. I always like having a bunch of my videos uploaded in advance. Also because like all of the, what's it called, like the footage takes up so much space on my phone. And also right now, if you can hear my laptop overheating, I'm so sorry. But yeah. Okay, what was I going to talk about? Oh, right. My current read. So I'm currently rereading Wildcard by Marie Lu, which is the second book in the Warcross duology. Is that how you say it? Duology? Duology? No, duology. Okay, I don't know what happened there. My brain just like decided to, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm currently rereading Wildcard. I don't really know why. I just wanted to borrow from the library and read it, so there's that. I think I mentioned in one of my older voiceovers that I was going to reread the ACOTAR series. I ended up not doing that, but recently I've been on Book Talk a lot, and everyone's just raving about the ACOTAR series. And I know I love it, but like now I want to reread it too. Like I don't know, I just want to fall back into the world. And I haven't read it in so long just because, I don't know, I don't usually read like just one random book in a series. Like I always feel the need to read all the books in a series, with the exception of reading Queen of Shadows, because I freaking love that book. So like I don't know, I just don't really want to read about Feyre and Tamlin, you know? Like that's just not the vibe I'm going for right now. But I think I will endure it just so I can read Akamath, and have the full experience as if I were rereading again. So right now I'm just gonna put in some like sparkles, just to fill up some of the empty space. And I think that's all for this spread. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps grow my channel. And I love making these videos for you guys. And I hope you guys love watching them too. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!